3, 2, 1, go. All right. Ooh. Jerk. It's okay. In the tutorial, you do not take damage. There's also another thing. Apparently, during the tutorial, you don't actually... Yeah, let's see. During the tutorial, you do not actually have it count towards your time in-game time. So while we count the tutorial in real time, in-game time, it doesn't start until you finish the tutorial. So there's actually a weird issue where it is possible to get like 420 gold in the tutorial. So it might be an optimal route, like for in-game time, to just stay in the tutorial, get all the gold you can, then like immediately retire, get a character with more damage outputs, and you're starting from just a better position than the people who aren't doing that. But your real time suffers by like several minutes because of the decision. All right. Well, I skipped time. Oh, meat. Thank you. All right, path down. That's all. Well, that's actually the lesser amount of damage, I say as I take more. All right. Whoop. Oof. Unfortunate. Gosh, might have actually been optimal to just return to main menu. Not anymore, I don't think, but might have been when I first got to the bomb there. Whoop. Ooh. Can't dash in the... Can't air dash. Gotta really get the ability to air dash. Come on, air dasher. Oh my gosh. I didn't hit the ground in time before I hit the jump button. Did I find anything today? Did I find anything here? No. Wow. Like, I didn't find Lamech. I didn't find Book. I found no... I haven't found anything yet. That's really surprising. Found Lamech now. Hopefully they're all crunched together. Like this. Like so. Alright, since we found Lamech, we are going to go kill Lamech really early. We're not going to go suicide ourselves to Gauntheads. Maybe we will after we find Echo Kick, but we're not going to do it very promptly. Let me put it that way. We keep just barely missing each other. I'm not taking damage, that's good, but I'm not dealing damage. Oh. Whew. I think if it makes you not die, it might be optimal. I started a run myself. It's the Duelist. So yeah, the Duelist. So actually, there is a discussion that it might be optimal to kill Enoch, and then once Enoch is dead, a lot of the rest of the bosses are pretty weak to Duelist. Really good against Nama. Really, the role allows you to do a lot of speed attacks against like Lamech and stuff. So like, it might actually be optimal to, yeah, do all the work to kill Enoch, then die, then pick Duelist. Because you can, if you could make enough money to get to level 18, you can actually have a run with the Duelist. So, guaranteed Duelist every time. I'd like to take 0 damage from you, Lamech. Will you? Oh, you will not allow it, I see. So you've chosen death, then. Great. So in case you're wondering, that's usually the one. Specifically the Lamech one using the projectiles on the second phase is the one I saved the shield for, and he just used it immediately after the automated shield block, so didn't have the shield available. There we are. I still don't know where the book is. I think I'm just gonna let the scene play out. Doesn't take too much time. For real time, this is faster than just Xing out. In game time, I don't think this is counted at all, so. Oh, hey, book! Speak of it, and you should receive. Alright, I'm actually going to take this apple, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to go from here to the Stygian study. I could have instead brought myself to 222 max health, and then grabbed the spin kick immediately, then gone up here. I decided against it. Could come to haunt me. Not going to deny that. Oof. Thank you, Apple. I appreciate it. Oh, this is just a dead end. Good thing I checked. Ooh, big room. Always appreciated. Gone heads are usually over here. I was wrong. Alright, found gone heads here. Well, not perfect routing. Well, not easy castle. It's a not evil castle. Let's put it that way. This castle was not friends, but it was not trying to get me killed. No, I'm killing myself here. Wasn't paying enough attention. Alright, 1670 is not enough to buy the Architect. We did the math for this last time. Wind Wall's actually really good, despite the masochism. Alright. Have you seen Skull the Hero Slayer? I just picked it up. It's such a good roguelike. I've heard of it. I have not had the opportunity to play it. And we are just going this way because I do not have the money to buy the Architect. I know it. Alright. We just keep moving. We need to... Because of that death, we need to refine Book, refine Gone Heads, refine Echo Kick. Echo Kick is the easiest because it's already routed in, thanks to it being the entrance to Axis Mundi. Ooh, and Sticky and Stundy being friendly today. Or at least, it's greeting me, at the very least. Could totally greet me in and have, like, one of those buckets of water at the top of the doorway just to dunk on me the moment I get in. Gonna rule out the possibility, but assume otherwise. Alright, found Murmur. That's good. That is a good thing still. We're just doing that because things went south. Stop them from going further south. Honestly, with a plus 25 gold gain and those 2 treasure chests, it was entirely possible I could actually ignore the boss and just from those chests. Alright. Alright, well, we're not dead, and that's sometimes all you can ask for. Tried to go under. Oh, well. Happens. Happens. Alright, so we got a good... This is a good character right here. The penalty is not severe. And the benefit is, and the flame barrier is a really good spell. So this is a good character. It is all just a matter of, can I pull it off? That's basically it. Oop. Keep it going. Keep it cool. Oof. Oh. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful. When a run is technically dead, what do you do? So I have a rule that I will not reset runs. Unless it's like the game crashed and like it's causing actual like issues like that. So I just generally, I focus, so yes, I do finish it. I also kind of just decide at that point I'm focusing more on chat than the run itself. And I try to do recovery strats. Like one of my main things is, like I try to make sure my runs all end sub 1 hour no matter how bad they go. Don't always succeed, but I am succeeding a lot more than I used to. And I appreciate it. So, yeah, I will always finish my runs. If I say rip, basically that means, hey, talk about literally whatever you want. I could probably interact with you despite me being in the middle of a speed run. Like, no matter how much time it takes to talk about it. Optimal to return to main menu here. Wow. Sometimes. But like right now, the optimalness has nothing to do with the layout. It has to do with the fact that I died. Yeah, I'm supposed to get Gone Heads on life 1. I did not get Gone Heads on life 1. Therefore, issue. Such is life. Such is fiends. Whoop. All right. Whoop. Ah. Slightly not too high enough. Alright. I have a butterfly knife that's actually a comb. It's neat. Dude, what was that? Long Gone Gulch. There was actually a character in that was their main theme. They had like, they were like a what do you call it? Like where they use grease oil sort of thing in their hair to make it all look shiny and stuff. They were one of those sort of people, and greaser I think is the term of it. But their main weapon was their comb, which is also happened to be a knife. And it was kind of like a hilarious little thematic thing. I thought was pretty cool looking. Alright, I have no idea which one is going to be weaker. I just have to hit them both because I can't see their health totals. Please stop walking towards me, guys. I needed to itch my nose with that hand, and I was not ready to be fighting. I have no idea where health is at, so I'm not going to pretend to know. They seem low, though. I was correct in that assessment, at least. Wow! Hey, there's my money. Glad to hear. I can now buy Architect. Da 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 da. Alright. Now to get kick. Alright. Where's the fastest teleport? Throne. Sounds good. Alright. Just have to head to the right now. Whoa, there was an apple here all along. Why didn't no one tell me? Hey, there was a book here right now. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. Speedrunning hack. Device that scratches nose for you. Oh, man. I'm getting a new controller, too. Like, if we can get both of them... If I could just get a nose scratcher with my controller, like... Dude, what if my controller is a nose scratcher? I know they have, like, a certain pads. What if I just had one that had, like, a sharper edge so I could just scratch my nose with it while I'm, like, playing the game? Dude. Then I could, like, use my nose as a controller input. Like, I just, like, shove my nose into it. And, like, that could be my look around function. Like, I just, like, shove my head down. I scratch my nose while looking down in Access Mundi. Scratch it, move to the right. Oh, man. That'd be awesome. Be really hilarious to look at. It'd be, like, comically hilarious to look at. But yeah, it might... I fear that, like, using a nose scratcher might be considered tool-assisted speedrunning. Like, the longer the speedrun, the more likely it's to be considered tool-assisted. Oof. But yeah, that's a good strat, Freak State. Gotta use that one of these days. Alright. Nose assisted speedrun. NAS. A NAS. Man, this NAS guy's pretty good at speedruns. Almost as good as TAS. I wonder if they're related. Nope. Here we are. Alright. Whoop. Nearly lost the meat I gained. I can't believe I managed that without taking damage there. Okay, I can believe it, but I'm impressed at myself. It's always good to impress yourself. Imagine what the other viewers are thinking. Hmm. Whew. Almost messed that up. Alright, we're at the range where those things are taking more hits. We're just using that. Hey, we're at the exit. I didn't even notice. I could finally fight the hollow. Alright. Oh, I am way... I like stopped to look at something, and my hands were not on my controller or on the keyboard properly. I was pressing a lot of weird buttons. Thank goodnessly, Barrett did not punish me for it. Not sure if he knew how. Ooh, that seemed like a fast death. But then again, that's what this weapon does. Fast kills. Here we are. Could finally fight the Hollow Thingy. Not good with boss names. Boss names are a skill. A learned skill. My first boss name was called Boss. Actually, it was called Insert Boss Name here, but that's not what it ended with. Don't you worry about that. Barbarian is greatest of all time. Yeah. So, funny theme. Barbarian was broken in the previous patch, so they nerfed him, and now they have to like buff him again, which it's like a minor buff. They're just making sure you gain mana with your spin attack, but like it's gonna be huge for me. It's really gonna be the difference of whether or not I can play Barbarian for this running. Whoa, early lilies. Appreciated. Appreciated. Oh my gosh. Meat just saying, take your time, find them off first. Farshos can wait. Farshos can wait. I'm actually going to reset, start main menu. Tangent. I am bad with names. In RL2, I go through purple, blue, red, and green biomes. In that order. Okay. I thought there was going to be a tangent of being bad with names and like a story with that, but... Oh, so you go to Kerguelen Plateau after Stygian's study? Huh. Interesting. You know what? Let's get those steel-toed boots. Alright. So... I guess the tangent kind of is just the question of why do you go to Stygian Study before Kerguelen Plateau? And is Kerguelen Plateau more threatening than Stygian Study? I think the answer is just kind of depends. Stygian Study, most of its enemies are hidden, and if you're running into chests, if you're running into mimics and all that stuff, then Nova Strat, try to get Blessings of Life to increase max HP before Stygia and Steady. I mean, trying to get something specific is kind of where the issue comes in, you know? You kind of just get what you get and you don't throw a fit a lot of times. Alright. I'm going to actually look for the Void Dash using my health. And once my health goes down, then I'll go get, then I'll go get Jump. I'm actually going to head up and to the right. I think I still need to find Enoch. Plus, slightly more likely. I know for a fact there's a dead end way over to the far right, and I don't want to hit that. Ooh. I always hated that you get what you get saying, because it's so absolutist and defeatist. It is, I am not, the reason you don't like that statement is because it's kind of a, you don't have control over it. It's like, oh, you just get what you get. Dude, if you just worked harder, maybe you could have gone better. If you just, like, tried for something, you might have been able to get more. Like, the reason you dislike it is because it's, yeah, it's a defeatist statement saying that it's all variance. When I say sometimes you get what you get, I don't say, like, that controls everything. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you can't win a run. Sometimes you can't get world record. That doesn't mean you just give up on the run, you know? And you get what you get is usually said as a defeatist, like, stop fighting against it, you know? And that's, like, the whole point is to fight. It's just to recognize how hard things are going to be sometimes. That's how I see it. And stop bouncing around in there. I need to get this guy. Ah, that took a long time. Sometimes the void bells just bounce in a bad pattern for me. But yeah, like, it's the whole thing of, I do think it's valuable to accept responsibility by a long shot, and you get what you get is sometimes just throwing the responsibility on fate, which is just such a non-valuable thing to do, to put simply. So I'd say it just depends on how you use it. That's how I would say. And if people are using it as, like, a defeatist, oh, well, I can't win, I guess it's you get what you get, then yeah, I could see why people dislike it. I think yep. Oof. Alright. The whole... What I meant by that, by, like, the you get what you get, is sometimes you don't get, things don't line up perfectly. By the way, bright flashing warning as always. Every time I hit the red orbs. Blam. Bright light. Can't get out yet. Here. Oop. Blam. I am not allowed to die to Murmur, by the way. Just, it's not allowed. It's not even a thing of... It's not that I can't, it's that I'm not allowed to. Alright. Alright. Hey, leather weapon. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh yeah, I have steel-toed boots. This is actually a really good boss fighting character. You know what? Let's kill Nama next. Let's see, what is scarier to me? Nama or Enoch? I have Flame Barrier. So... And I have steel-toed boots. I think with those steel-toed boots, it actually... Nama is the less threatening of the two. Okay. Let's then do it. I have a question about armors. Shoot. Taking him a little while to type it out. It's alright. I feel like chests don't give me any new armors. I don't know why. So there's a question of... So, first off, let me explain the map, how it works. So, every room has a level tied to it. And, you have to be as specific... The way you can tell what level a room is by, the level of the enemies, if there are enemies. Otherwise, it's just kind of guessing, given the rooms around it. For you to get a new armor, you have to be at a certain level. So, like, higher level armors, the lower... You cannot reach at, like... You cannot reach in the Castle Argotha because there are no rooms of high enough level to reach them. That sort of stuff. So, you... Like, as you keep increasing your level, you're going to be able to find more and more armors. And until... So, like, if you're not finding any armors at all... It could just be that you're not at a high enough level. Another is just, like, variance. A way to check if you're, like, what your level threshold is to grab a Stygian... What's it called? A Stygian tier, a challenge room. Because the challenge rooms are always guaranteed to give you armors if it's possible. So, if you don't get an armor from a Stygian tier, a challenge room, from a golden chest, then you are currently not in an area with high enough level to give you new equipment. I can't believe I let myself get hit by that. I have no idea how close I am, so I just have to keep swinging. Ooh! With not knowing how much health I have, or how much health Nama has, that was a great finisher. Shield bashing finisher, despite having the inability to know how much health they have. Feel like a boss there. Alright. We do not need that. We are now gonna... Since we kill Nama, we're killing all with this single character. Alright. That's kind of funny. When I have issues, I solve the issues by beating the game before even needing to buy the architect. That's kind of funny. Still unoptimal, but, like, still pretty darn good. These times are Like, we're going sub 40. That's something I have been fighting to get back into, so... And given that I'm trying out the hard routes, like... Very much appreciated. Huh. Dropping by shortly. Hey, how's it going, Mindful Line? I'm doing pretty good. I've got more confidence in the route I've been testing. Got a pretty good run with it. Still not PB or anything, but looked like it had the potential to be. Whew. All right. Keep it chill. There we are. There we go. So all we have left is Enoch, I believe. Yep, according to my scheduling. Unfortunately, we are starting Enoch behind PB. Nonetheless, I'm doing fine. My run's not so. I think I only finished half of them, and they were all around 34 minutes. Yeah, the one where we start with Gone Heads. That one's been going well. So... Didn't do so well this time, but, like, we adapted in such a way where we are winning this run with a character that hasn't even had to buy an architect yet. Now, albeit he was unable to buy the architect, but... And then, of course, Flame Barrier, being Flame Barrier, is also happening this run. Alright, that did not seem random. Maybe there's more to that attack than I understand. But neither of us understand, as far as I understand. Alright. Okay. Let's beat Gone Heads. Or, sorry, let's beat Enoch. Be careful. Woo! Awesome. I'll stick to my opinion. Quick dipping into or out of rooms with double jump is just too valuable when any damage is around half your HP. I will not deny that. I'm not... Like, you stick to your route, definitely. I'm just going to stick to mine. I think that's... I like that. I like that. I like us having two different routes. I like it. Alright. Well, 36:12. Keeping even in-game time under 40 minutes. I am proud of myself. I am proud of myself.